welcome back to Low Luxury, the channel where I show you what authentic luxury clothing and streetwear looks like. Today, I'm super excited to be showing you a real Moncler t-shirt from their collaboration with Fragment Design, so let's get into it. So first, let's take a look at the retail bag that the shirt came in. So it is a fairly large bag. It measures about 21 inches by 15.5 inches. And you can see the front of it, for the most part, is totally clear until you get to the bottom where it is white with your blue and red Moncler logo centered in there. And you can see that register mark off on the right side. And you can see that print is very clean, nothing off about that. And then you've also got a couple stickers on there. So the left sticker, it has your model up top. In this case, it's the Moncler Genius series with a Fragment Design. Then you've got your color and a barcode down at the bottom. And then the right sticker is rectangular with a blue stripe down the right side. And you've got a barcode up top, and then you've got your model number, color, size, and then the SCOM 2018-2070, that is the important model number, I'd say, because you'll also see that on the inside of the shirt, and then another barcode at the bottom. The back side of the bag is completely clear, except for your typical warnings and recycling information at the top. And this is just your standard Ziploc style bag, as you can see. Now let's take a look at the retail tags that come with the shirt. So your first tag here is a glossy black with a sort of embossed silver here. You can feel that. It's almost like a doorway. And then at the bottom, you've got Moncler, Fragment, Hiroshi, Fujiwara. And this is a sort of plasticky tag. The back is more of a matte plastic, and you can kind of see that embossed design coming through on the other side. And that does have a metal rivet up at the top attached to a sort of ribbon tag. Under that, you get a white cardstock tag with another sticker on it, and that, for the most part, matches the sticker that was on the bag, but this also has RFID, as you can see. But that model that's there will also match the one on the bag. There's nothing on the back of that one, just matte white. Then you've got a very thin paper tag. The front is completely blank, but you can see some perforation right here. Turn it over, this side is also blank, so I'm not sure exactly what this is for. Interesting. And then you have kind of a clear, opaque plastic tag, glossy. You can see my fingers kind of coming through a bit. And this, it's in a few different languages, but the English one, it'll say, Moncler protects the original product. It's talking about its own digital identity, right? So you can kind of scan that code there to make sure it's authentic. That's usually the best way, and they've got a little website you can go to check that code. And on the back of that, you don't have anything, but you can see the text kind of coming through there. And the tag for those labels are tied to a little piece of fabric by the size tag in the neck. Now let's take a look at the brand tag at the back of the neck. So the tag itself, it's quite small, and you can see it's blue Moncler with the register mark there. You can kind of see some little pieces coming off of the M right there at the top, some little horizontal kind of dashes. So, and at the bottom of the M there, on the N, the L, at the end of the R, there's a little rounding there, kind of tiny little rat tail, so keep an eye out for that. Of course, you've got your logo right there on the left in blue and red. When you turn it over, it is navy with white lettering coming through. And these are attached with single black stitches in the top right and top left of the tags, and they kind of fold over, as you can see. And then you've got a simple size tag, but as you can see, this one is actually backwards, so you have to turn it over to see the size there. In this case, it is a small, and again, you can see the little tails coming off at the end of the S there. And the shirts in this Fragment series also have a yellow tag coming through. You can see the two clean black stitches there at the top. And it just says Moncler Genius with the logo a few times. And you turn it over and it is white, and that is extremely soft. It almost feels like a fleece of some kind. Next, let's take a look at the fabric tags. So these are on the left side of the shirt if you're wearing it. And you can see it's stitched in with circle stitches there. Except this top tag, it is not stitched in, it's only stitched in the corners. There's a gap there, as you can see. And it is a black tag, left justified text, which is Moncler 7 Fragment Hiroshi Fujiwara, and then you've got your logo in the right side there. And look at the placement of that A in Fujiwara directly under that logo. That is a loop tag, and you can see the embroidery coming through, and there's nothing on the back. And then for the main tag, it's a very soft, glossy satin. And up at the very top, you can see that SCOM 182070 model number that will match what was on the stickers and the tags. And then of course you've got the famous Industries. It's all caps, and then take a look at the spacing between each of those letters. They are centered, and then you get an address, and then MONCLER T-SHIRT, model numbers again, that SCOM 182070 that matches. This one is made in Italy. You've got your symbols down there. You've got 2 sets of them, it looks like. And then when you turn that one over, you've got washing instructions in 2 languages. And you've got page numbers down here. Top of the next page, of course, that model number. All of these pages will have this, and it will always match. Make sure the number always matches from tag to tag. More washing instructions. And even more washing instructions. Yet some more washing instructions. It just keeps going, guys. And then you've got your fabrication up there. Take a look at the 100% is bold, and the fabric itself, cotton, is regular. Follow this down, you've got your model there. And then you've got your explanation about the printing, the screen printing in a few different languages there. Turn that over, and at the very top you've got some Arabic, and that is it, except for the model at the bottom. Then you've got more model numbers, and some stuff in Chinese or perhaps Japanese, fabrication and such. Nothing on the back of that one. And then of course you've got your RFID to check your authenticity, which you should certainly do. And take a look, you've got sort of 3 lines, it looks like there, and it's kind of silver. It's got their logo in the middle, and there's a little line coming out of the bottom there. That is a loop tag, and on the back of it you've got basically the same information that was on the stickers with the size, model number, and so forth. The shirts in the series also have a patch at the bottom right. You've got the Moncler and Fragment right there, little lightning bolts. You can see that it's black with white in the middle. You can see those clean stitches on either side of it, that it's keeping it down. And there is no stitching at the top and bottom, so you can kind of pull those up and get inside if you wanted to. Now taking a look at the print, it is quite a thick print. You can kind of feel it with your fingers. And it does look like the type, there is a little cracking around there just because there is so much print, but overall very clean, nothing out of place, and there are no spaces between Moncler and Fragment. Then the Moncler and Fragment with the X's in them, these are raised and they're kind of a rubbery texture to them. And those must be heat pressed on or something because you do not see any stitches coming in on the inside of the shirt. So that is how you tell the difference between a real and a fake Moncler t-shirt. Take a look at one of these other videos that's up on screen, subscribe if you like it, and I will see you next time.